absolutely beautiful. His voice is so pure. I think that's my favourite Zhou Shen song that I've seen so far.
大家好，我是英国杰克，这是我亲爱的妈妈。
大家好，我是英国老妈。
今天我们要反映周深的情是何物。So again, Mum, we're going to be reacting to 周深。Hey! So today we're going to be reacting to one of his songs called What is Love?
What is love? That's a good question.
So I'm just going to give you a little bit of an introduction to this because I've done some research.
Oh wow.
哦，对了，我先想说特别感谢，因为有一个哔哩哔哩的粉丝给我推荐这首歌，所以谢谢你。So I'm just saying thank you because one of our fans did recommend this song.
Oh, thank you.
So this performance, Mum, from Zhou Shen is on a TV program that's called 经典永流传.
Oh, everlasting classics.
Wow, your Chinese is getting so good. And it's on a TV station called CCTV, which is like China's version of BBC.
Yes, I've seen it when we were in China.
Yeah, you have. 新闻联播, you watched the news program and you really liked the host from it.
I did.
What was she called?
She was called...
Few moments later.
Was it Qian Wei?
Yeah. So this song is based on some traditional Chinese poetry and literature and was written in the Jin dynasty in the 11 and 1200s.
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah, by a person called Yuan Haowen, which by the way is such a great name to read in Chinese because it's really basic characters, so great name. But yeah, it's an 800-year-old eulogy that talks about true love.
True love, what a great title and a great source of material for songs and poems that spans the centuries and is as relevant today now, what is love, as it was back then.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, our great literary genius Shakespeare was writing in the 1600s, so this is like 400 years before that.
Wow, yeah, and still relevant.
So to give you an understanding of the lyrics before we watch the video, Mum, the lyrics tell the story of two geese who are in love, and one of them is caught by a hunter and killed. And so, feeling that the other geese couldn't go on living, he lays down and dies as well. And so what this demonstrates is the relationship between a guy and a girl and talks about human and human love and just really reflects on what is life and what is love.
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Yes, it's a really beautiful song, a really good classic, and it's from our favourite Chinese artist, Zhou Shen. Right, here's Zhou Shen with the 800-year-old eulogy.
问世间情是何物，直教生死相许。天南地北双飞客。
His voice is so pure.
His voice is pure.
几回寒暑，欢乐去，离别苦，酒中更有痴。
It sounds like a love song.
Yeah. His voice is so suited to these types of songs as well.
It's nice.
横帆落寂寞，当年笑骨，光阴依旧平驻，招魂出色和阶级，上归安体风雨，天也渡，为幸运，婴儿燕子
It's nice, isn't it?
去黄土。
I like his outfit as well.
千秋万古，唯留待
It is an everlasting classic.
空歌叹意，
I like the instruments in the background. The flute.
问世间情是何物
They're saying that he's asking the world what is
直教
love.
生死相许，天南地北双飞客，老知几回寒暑，欢乐去，离别苦，酒中更有痴儿女。君应有约谬万里草
I like the
原，
set.
千山不雪，只应向谁去？横汾路寂寞当年箫鼓，荒野依旧平楚。招魂出所何结迹？山归安栖风雨，田野动物为行云，婴儿燕子去黄土。千秋万古，唯留待骚人。狂歌唐吟，来放眼秋处，来放眼秋处，
That's a really good set.
来放眼
Really good. Oh, he's so good at hitting the high notes.
秋处。
That was really brilliant. That was really brilliant. Right then, Mum. What were your first thoughts on that?
Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. His voice is so pure and suited the more classical orchestral instruments that he had playing. And the set seemed to me futuristic in that it was spanning the decades and the 800 years. Oh, it was beautiful. I think that's my favourite Zhou Shen song that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I have to agree, it's really nice to see him sing the more traditionally based Chinese songs with the live orchestra behind him. I mean, I like it when he sings Monsters and Time to Say Goodbye, but when he sings in his own language and he's relying on his own culture to tell stories, it seemed really fitting. His voice was great for that.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. Singing in his own language, and the beauty of it came through. Even though without the translation,
Yeah.
I don't understand the words, but you could tell that the intensity and the emotion, it was just beautiful.
I think it's really good. We both know that China's got a long history, and the fact that it's capable to now look forward to its future, but also to look back for its cultural reference points, that Zhou Shen can delve in and look at this poem eulogy written by the 16-year-old author to bring it to the future and sing this song.
And the intensity of that emotion from a 16-year-old. Wow.
Yuan Hao went, yeah, that's crazy that he wrote when he was 16.
Maybe the pain of first love.
Perhaps. But yeah, I mean, is there any British songs that reference Shakespeare? No, I don't think. I mean, we do look back and very much respect that, but maybe not in our music. And it's cool to see this kind of innovation in the Chinese music industry scene. That TV program is focused solely on classical songs.
Yes, well, it really did suit that. It was an everlasting classic.
Right then, Mum. So, you've already said that you think it's your favourite. So what score out of 5 are you going to give it?
10.
10. 10 out of 5. So that's a really good mark. well done, Zhou Shen. We thought that was great. What would also be great was 如果你喜欢这期视频，如果你可以点赞、关注我们、转发。
Like and subscribe.
Okay, I think that wraps everything up. If there's anything else you wanted to say?
No, other than just thank you, Zhou Shen, and thank you, Everlasting Classics.
Okay, 好了，我们说到这儿，一键3连，拜拜。
Bye.
Nice.
Is that a wrap?
Yeah.